Summer is just getting started, but you all know how quickly time flies, and that's why Christian Assistance Ministry is getting up ahead of it and asking all of you for your help. Here to tell us all about their Back to School program is CEO Dawn White-Fosdick. Thank you so much for being with us, Dawn.
Thank you for letting us share this.
Of course, you guys do so much for our community, our homeless community as well, but today you want to focus on the kiddos because they not all have the resources many of us do have.
Absolutely. We have a lot of families that come into CAM that actually aren't homeless, but they're struggling to pay bills, to get groceries and things like that. And when they come in, we start talking about school already and say, you know, could you use some help with your school supplies? And what makes our program a little unusual is that we find out what school the children go to, what grade they're going in, and we get someone to adopt them and give them all of the information about the child so that they can go and shop for the exact things that that school, that teacher, that grade wants that child to bring in.
And you brought an example of some of those items. We know the usual, right? Backpacks, notepads, glue, pencils, but you're saying it goes even deeper than that.
Absolutely. We get concerned about things like underwear and socks and you know, when you do have to change out for the gym, having those things look nice and new and clean, it really affects your self-esteem. And so we include underwear and socks. We actually also include on our own at CAM, we put in a Walmart gift card so parents can buy shoes.
Good.
And so what we ask the adopters to do is to pick a backpack they think that would be appropriate for the first grader or the seventh grader. You know, sometimes they can be different.
Oh yeah.
And then the items are listed. The schools provide those kind of sheets. So we guide you on how you can be able to know to shop for that particular child and what school they're going into. And then we even put school uniforms in there as well.
That is so helpful.
Sweatshirts. So it is really an impactful item for the children and the family.
That is helpful because that is a stress relief for a lot, you know?
Absolutely. We talk about it all the time, my team members and I, that sometimes the school supplies can be $150. So imagine if you have several children and you're getting ready for school and you're trying to make ends meet and all of a sudden you need to spend $300 to send your child to school. So we want to make that stress-free for the children and the parents.
And if someone wants to select a child, what is that process like?
Absolutely. They can go on our website and they'll probably post that on here for you, but it's Christian Assistance Ministry, so you can Google it. We have a section where you can click on Back to School and then you actually sign up for one. And then we mail you a little card like this that tells you the child's name and everything about them, the school they go to, and then when you bring the backpack back, you hook this on the backpack, and that way we'll be able to give it to the right child.
So wonderful. I love this. It's like a personal touch without actually having to physically meet, but it's still a connection that you feel, okay, I'm doing something good for our community.
Absolutely, and I think it's so sweet when families do it together. They may be going school shopping with their own child, and their child is also helping to get another child a gift.
And it gives good perspective for that kid.
Absolutely, and you can even volunteer to help us with it. So besides doing this, you can actually be there and see when the families are picking up and that sort of thing, if that's something you'd like to do too.
Very neat. And this is all starting in July?
Yes, and so right now they can start signing up online. It starts this early.
Okay.
And then we actually start gathering the backpacks, sending them information, and they come in August. The families do to pick up the backpacks.
Well, Dawn, thank you so much for what you all are doing. That information is on your screen.